The second center, navel center, Swadhisthana, is the mother's database of cosmos within you. But most of us live up in the mind or in the emotions. Because of our repression with emotions and sexuality, our breath never touches the water center, the navel center. When you were in the womb of your mother, first navel center was created, then heart was created, then brain came. Your navel center is the cosmic wisdom making you move through there. It is nourishing your heart, nourishing your brain. Not just the food, not just the emotion, but that connection with the earth and earth's connection with the sun and sun's connection with the cosmos. But navel center is the, for example, in martial arts, once you are completely established, your mind is completely established 2 inches below into your navel center, you become perfect warrior because now you're functioning from the total intelligence, not the mental information, not the emotional information, but the mother information. Your intuition develops. Even when the warrior is getting attacked, before the person even starts to attack, he thinks of attacking. If you are into your navel center, intuition, you will know already the attack is coming. Animals live by it, and sometimes we have glimpses of it. This intuition center, to develop that center is you have to learn to balance your left and right physically. Then you start to have the intuition of your middle point. This center is the intuition. And this center of the body is also connecting you to the intuition center, 2 inches below your navel. It is the root of the spine. And this is, in Japanese, they also call it hara. They used to do harakiri, because that's the best way to commit suicide. Please do not do it. That you put a knife 2 inches below your navel into your hara. There's an immediate death, because this is a death center also. Because if you put knife anywhere else, it will take for time, for 10-15 minutes to reach up there until you completely deplete and you will suffer. But in this harakiri, they put knife into the 2 inches below the navel, you cut open that and you immediately collapse because you're completely disconnected. But at the same time, this center is also center of sexuality and creativity. In women, this center is most powerful because it is also the center of womb. And most of the people do not focus on this center is because your belly starts to increase, because you start to gather energy into this center, into Swadhisthana. You will see in the old tradition of samurai and other cultures, the warriors, they're shown with the belly. It's not because of overeating. It is because when you start to gather energy, your belly is relaxed and it starts to contain more and more energy. You get a very strong base into your body. And person who is very much established into their water energy and contained energy, they radiate a power, a calm power. That's why in warrior culture, they guess the man by their aura and whether you can fight that person or not. Because if their aura is bigger than you, you will get defeated. Because it's not expertise of sword or anything. It's expertise of how integrated your action is. And it is like Bruce Lee says that I don't hit it, it hits by itself. So even warrior doesn't know when the attack is coming because it's coming from the cosmic center. Why we avoid that? Because it's unpredictability. We want predictability in life. We want things to be how we expected. We want things to be repeated. But this center is always new. It comes out with a out of the box thing. And if you are really a meditator, you will realize that that is the fun of life. But normally people are exhausting their energies by repeating, by expecting those repetitions into their life. So living through the center is you should be willing psychologically, go through the suffering of insecurity consciously. You welcome it. In that insecurity, you're sharpened by life. Make it a practice every day to breathe slow and deep into your navel, from your navel, and many things will come out. Many try it and you will know. Because in breathing slow and deep into your belly, your breath should touch not only your navel, it should touch your thumb of the foot. Then you are becoming a complete energy circulation. Most of the people's breath stay up there till the chest level. It never goes deep because we are repressed energetically, emotionally. Because when you will start to breathe deep, you will feel sexual energy rising. And that is not sexual energy, that is the creative force in you. And you will feel new aliveness into you, new vibration into you. And most people want to spend this vibration off, and they do not want to give it a direction, which I am showing you the pattern: shaking, dancing, and sitting still. Even once your channel is open, when you feel this energy comes up, if you of sexual energy, if you sit still and just be with this energy, it starts to move like a cloud up. So this is the brahmacharya happens. Then you will not seek ways to indulge that energy to give it an expression. It starts to move. So this is not a fight against sex. It is understanding your sexuality, relaxing with it, feeling it as a beautiful sacred force. By your presence, there is an inner union happening. You are participating with it. It starts to then move to the higher channels. And one of the practices, somebody asked Osho that where all the enlightened people are centered in. He said all enlightened people, without any exception, always centered into the navel center. They don't live in the mental center or emotional center, they live in the cosmic center. And this is one of the practices of Taoism also. Waterway, staying connected with your hara, with your lower tantian, 2 inches below your navel, inside you. There is an energy vibration. When you will breathe deep, you will notice there is stimulation of energy there. That is the blueprint of cosmos into you. The more you focus there, more it starts to express into your body and actions. And you will become more slow in life, but more powerful. We are wasting energy by hasting out our actions. And more you focus there, you will develop an intuition. And then finally, final point in this is then you surrender to this center. Because this is the center, mother center, which generates thoughts and emotions. Then you consult this center always. When you want to do something, you feel how your navel is feeling, how your belly is feeling. If it is feeling fine, you go for that action. If your mind is feeling, no, I am getting so much money, but your navel is not feeling fine, drop that, follow. Then this center will start to trust you. Otherwise, we make promises, then, but when something happens in the mind, we just rush away to do something else.